In the azure depths of the Gulf of California, a silent tragedy unfolds, one that echoes the fragility of life in our oceans. The Vaquita, a diminutive porpoise that has captured the hearts of conservationists and marine enthusiasts alike, teeters on the precipice of extinction. With fewer than 10 individuals believed to remain, this elusive creature is not just a statistic. It embodies the dire consequences of human actions on the natural world. Discovered only in 1958, the Vaquita has become a symbol of both the wonders of marine biodiversity and the urgent need for environmental stewardship. What makes the Vaquita so special? For starters, it is the smallest and rarest cetacean on Earth, a title that no species should ever aspire to hold. Measuring just about 5 feet in length and weighing around 120 pounds, this petite porpoise is often overshadowed by its larger relatives. Its striking appearance, characterized by a rounded body, dark rings around its eyes, and a distinctive dorsal fin, adds to its allure. Yet, it is not merely its size or looks that make the Vaquita remarkable. It is the very fact that it exists at all, defying the odds in a world increasingly hostile to its survival. The plight of the Vaquita is deeply intertwined with human greed and the insatiable demand for illegal wildlife products. The Totoaba fish, whose swim bladders are considered a delicacy in certain cultures and fetch exorbitant prices on the black market, has become the bane of the Vaquita's existence. Despite international bans on gillnet fishing, which is the primary method employed to catch Totoaba, these lethal nets continue to ensnare the Vaquita, leading to its tragic decline. Each net cast into the water is not just a fishing tool, it is a death sentence for this already imperiled species. The irony is stark. A creature that has only recently been identified is now facing the very real possibility of vanishing forever. Efforts to save the Vaquita have been met with both hope and frustration. Conservationists and marine biologists have rallied to protect this species, implementing measures such as bans on gillnet fishing, increased surveillance, and public awareness campaigns. Yet, these efforts often feel like a drop in the ocean compared to the scale of the challenges faced. The illegal fishing industry operates with a level of sophistication and determination that often outpaces conservation initiatives. In a world where profit often trumps preservation, the Vaquita's future hangs in the balance. The question of whether we can save the Vaquita is not just a matter of scientific feasibility. It is a reflection of our collective values and priorities as a society. Can we muster the political will to enforce stricter regulations? Can we shift cultural perceptions about the value of marine life, emphasizing conservation over consumption? The answers lie not only in the hands of policymakers and conservationists, but also in the hearts of individuals. Each voice raised in awareness, each action taken to reduce demand for illegal wildlife products, contributes to a larger movement that could yet turn the tide for the Vaquita. As we reflect on the fate of this rare marine mammal, we must also confront the broader implications of its decline. The Vaquita is not merely an isolated case. It is a harbinger of the challenges faced by countless species around the globe. The oceans, which cover over 70% of our planet, are facing unprecedented threats from pollution, climate change, and overfishing. The loss of the Vaquita would not just signify the extinction of a single species. It would mark a failure in our stewardship of the planet. It would serve as a stark reminder of what happens when we prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability. In the face of such overwhelming odds, it is easy to succumb to despair. However, history has shown us that change is possible when people unite for a common cause. Conservation success stories abound, from the recovery of the gray whale to the resurgence of the American bison. These examples remind us that with concerted effort, dedication, and a willingness to adapt, we can restore balance to our ecosystems and protect the species that share our planet. The Vaquita's story is still being written, and while the ending remains uncertain, there is still time to act. By supporting conservation initiatives, advocating for sustainable practices, and spreading awareness about the plight of the Vaquita, we can contribute to a future where this remarkable creature not only survives, but thrives. The Gulf of California, with its vibrant marine life and rich ecosystems, deserves to be a sanctuary for the vaquita and countless other species. So, as we ponder the question posed in our series, do you think there's still hope for this rare species? Let us answer with a resounding yes. Hope is not merely an abstract concept. It is a call to action. It is the belief that our collective efforts can make a difference, that we can change the narrative for the vaquita and other endangered species. The time to act is now. The future of the vaquita, and indeed the health of our oceans, depends on the choices we make today. Let us be the stewards our planet needs, ensuring that the vaquita hiki is not just a fleeting memory, but a thriving part of our marine heritage for generations to come.